say hello and ask for your prayers for all that are suffering right now throughout the world. Seems like everywhere I look on social media, there's devastation and heartache, and we're praying for Florida tonight and so many other places and people that are suffering. But even though it's sad to see that, it's also good to see people come together and care about each other, help each other. Hard times also bring out the good in people. And so I just thought I'd hop on tonight and just say hello. If you're from Florida or from other places in the country, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, there's places that are experiencing lots of wildfires, there's wars in Israel and Ukraine and all over the place, and it sure feels like a time that we ought to be focused on preparing ourselves for those of you that are Christians. We believe that one day Jesus will come again, and we all ought to be getting ready for that. And I think the best way we can get ready is to be kind to each other, look for opportunities to serve each other, help each other, pray for each other. So everybody, I hope that you'll join in prayer with us as we pray for all those that are suffering right now. Let me turn this around so I'm not just... I'll show you the goats. I know the sun's down now. We got our horses drinking out of the drinking post. I love our drinking post, by the way, real quick. I want to show you this. So even though the sun's gone down, there's just a little bit of light. But the drinking post, you can see. And if you want one of these for your horses, just put Farm66 as the promo code and you'll get a discount. But they push down on it and it brings water up to the surface and they drink to their heart's content, and it's fresh, cold, clean water. And then within 45 seconds it will then go down into a leach field below the drinking post. And so kind of cool to see the horses over here using the drinking post. I didn't intend to show that tonight, but since they're drinking, why not show it? But like I was telling you, I'm actually got distracted, but we just want you to pray for all those that are suffering everywhere. And that's what I wanted to do, is read one of your comments that someone was saying that let's see. Maybe they retracted the comment. I'm one of the lucky ones in South Florida, this comment says. We've been hit really hard today and it isn't over yet. That's ZB or Z2B. So we're praying for you. We're praying for everyone. These are tough times, and sometimes you feel kind of hopeless. I mean, part of me would love to just load up and go help, but how do you load up and head to Florida? when everyone's trying to escape Florida right now. And so sometimes I feel helpless, and yet something we can all do is to pray for each other. Let's see, this person says, one of the lucky ones in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers, have not lost any trees this time, praying for the rest. So anyway, we just wanted to get on and let you know that we're praying for those of you throughout the world that are suffering and going through hard times right now. And I want to thank you for your kindness to us, and hope that we can show kindness to each other. There's so much discord right now in the world with elections coming up and stuff. I'm not going to get political, but it just, there's so much negative and so much bad vibes as people can't get along, can't agree. And this is something we ought to all be able to agree on, and that is that we need to care for those that are suffering and going through hard times. If you can't agree on that, if you can't care for those that are suffering, then you don't have much of a heart. We need to be unified in caring about our brothers and sisters wherever they might be and whatever they might be going through. Now, I'm just under the lights of where the horses are tonight, so I hope you can see okay. I hope the sound's all right. Excited for you to see some upcoming videos this week. One of my favorite shows, back when Blake was home, we used to watch Cowboy Way and Booger Brown. And Booger, we actually named a horse after Booger. We named him Booger 66. My brother Levi owns that horse now. But Booger on his social media put praying for Florida, and I appreciated him and just appreciate everyone that, like, say, just that little act of sharing with others that you care about them and you're praying for them does give hope, to know that someone cares. And so there you have it, guys. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk to you about tonight. Other than that, that's about it. I've loaned out some of my billy goats this time of year, so you'll see a few less goats. This time of year, I loan out the adult billy goats, and they go do their job getting other goats pregnant. And then next year, I get weaned babies in return as the stud fee. And just showing you the horses that are not grazing, just eating tonight. I'm super excited. We had a young man come visit that's a friend of Blake's that just got home from his mission. And he rode Cowboy as he and I went on a ride yesterday. Let me see if it gets too dark out here, but Cowboy did so good. Let me turn this around. So I'm walking away from the light, so I don't know what you'll be able to see. We'll see how it looks. But Cowboy did amazing. So be watching in some of the upcoming videos. The fact that he bucked off the trainer really was not what he's normally like. And so it was just out of character, and yesterday he acted perfect. So that was super fun. But it's a beautiful night. You can see the sunset back behind the light there. And again, let's pray for all those that are suffering throughout the world, and let's all ponder and pray about what we can do to help someone in need. Someone gave a talk one time that I really appreciated and enjoyed, because at these times we start thinking, how can I help somebody? And I'm not going to tell you how you can help them other than pray for them. You may be able to drop everything and go help. You may be able to, maybe you have a backhoe or something and you can load up and go head that direction. Others can't do that. Others don't have that ability. But this talk that I heard, they were thinking about how they could help some faraway place with some devastation that they had, and all of a sudden the impression came, okay, just go across the street and help your neighbor. And they realized, you know what, sometimes you can go to a faraway place, sometimes you can contribute money and time, and sometimes you just need to look for someone close by that may need your help. So I guarantee those in Florida tonight are scared, suffering in a bad way, but I guarantee there's someone right in your community that could use your love and support also. So sorry to get a little preachy tonight, but I just thought I would just go live, tell y'all that we appreciate who you are and what you do. We appreciate you watching our channel. It's a small way for us to share our family and our faith and our farm and our fun. And did I say our family? Anyway, to share it with you. So I don't know if Vicky's still on up at the house, but I saw she was commenting. Sure appreciate all Vicky does to keep our channel going. I'm out here videoing for a little bit, but I'll go in and my job's done kind of, and yet Vicky will have a couple hours of editing tonight, and so she always has so much to do, but I sure love and appreciate her. So guys, kind words and emotionally respond can be very helpful. I love that. Love you too, Vicky. She just commented from the house. So it's a beautiful night. I can't believe I'm out in short sleeves on a October day. We have had just the most incredible fall weather, which I feel guilty, honestly, when you see some of the weather other places are experiencing, and yet we're really enjoying unseasonably warm weather for this time of year, which warm in August and July in Arizona isn't very fun, but warm in October is kind of nice because it's not hot. It's just, I think we probably got to 84 today, and right now I'll bet it's 70 degrees. It's cooling off. By morning it'll be down to 45, but normally we've had a frost by now, and we haven't had a frost yet, and so that's been nice. But anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. Delia over in Snowflake, hello. Lisa, hello. So guys, I hope when you get off of this live that you'll just bow your head and ask God to help those that are suffering somewhere in the world. And as we mourn with those that mourn and comfort those that stand in need of comfort, we're doing what God would have us do, and we'll be led to know how to help others in need. So there you have it, guys. Have a good night. Hit that like button and pray for someone in need. And then maybe go across the street and help a neighbor, or help in some other way. Like I say, you'll be led to who needs your help and what you can do to help. But it's like that that story that's told about the kid that was walking on the beach and a bunch of starfish had, thousands and thousands of starfish had washed up on the beach, and this kid would grab a starfish and throw it back in the ocean, and then he'd grab another one and throw it in the ocean, and some old guy said, "Can't you see that you're not going to save all these starfish?" And the boy looked at the starfish in his hand and threw it out in the ocean and said, "Yeah, but I saved this one." And so I love that story. We can't save everybody, we can't help everybody, but we can help someone. So knowing my wife and her great heart, by the time I get in the house, she's gonna be like, "Okay, who can we serve tonight?" So am I right, Vicky? Is that what you were thinking up at the house? Oh, that horse just bit the other horse and it swung around and almost hit me. So anyway, guys, have a good night. Thanks for joining me tonight. And I pray that wherever you are, that you're safe and that you feel that there's someone that loves you. And so that's why I love John 3:16. We all should know that we're loved because God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Guys, have a good night. God bless, and pray for Florida. Pray for all that are suffering and struggling and scared, and have a good night. We'll see you soon on another video, and thanks for your love and support. Have a good one, everybody.